Alrighty, well, Will, good morning. How are you? It's pretty early there, right?
Tom, yes, it's early in Denver. You are my third conversation this morning. So, theoretically, I'm awake and warmed up.
Very good. Lots of strong coffee, right?
Lots.
So, Will, we're now a week away, just a week, until the launch of the new Aquatech Innovation Forum. Exciting times, tagline of Mastering Water's Digital Transformation. You're a thought leader in the digital space, and you're kindly flying over for us to host one of the Unconferenced sessions, so a new development this year. So I want to ask you a couple of things. Firstly, to you, what does Unconferenced mean?
Unconferenced means a refreshing dialogue without PowerPoint slides and talking heads. I think, for me personally, and quite a few colleagues, I think we're tired of the traditional conference where we've got staged panels with softball questions. And the value in attending events is really interacting with colleagues and new people we would meet. So I really love how you've structured it, because I think it's exactly what we need at the right time.
Perfect. Great to hear. And I think it's good that you're going to avoid those softball questions, maybe even throw some cheeky curveballs in there, right? To keep people guessing.
I'll do my best to represent American baseball.
Very good. There's a small group of you that are coming together to put this Unconferenced session on. So tell us about who you've got helping you out.
Sure. I think probably the last thing anybody wants is just my single point of view. So we've managed to mix it up pretty nicely with Jan Gujar from Vitens, and then Abhishek Shaturi from Tata Consulting. And, I know Abhishek really quite well, having been at another event with him and on a panel together. And he's lively, good point of view. And between the three of us, we're going to represent different takes on the digital transformation of water, not just the utility sector, but water in general. So I'm looking forward to working with Aquatech and Jan on this.
Very good. No, it's a nice kind of collaboration, because you've got the utility perspective from Jan, you've got your strategic perspective working globally, and Abhishek gave some really nice comments at the IWA conference in Tokyo, where they were almost quite sobering and refreshing, because he said, you can have all the digital buzzwords in the world, but at the end of the day, if you have plant managers that just want to meet their discharge limits, go home at 5 o'clock, they tell me they don't need these solutions. So I think between the three of you, it's going to be some really amazing discussion. So next thing, Will, is what about for people who are rocking up to this Unconferenced? They've got lots to say, but perhaps in a public setting with lots of people around, they're not that comfortable taking the microphone. How can they get involved?
Oh, I think you have managed to effectively deal with that issue. I think some people, very clearly want to get out in front of the mic, and in fact, some of them don't want to leave. But we'll handle that. So using Slido, I think, is an exciting technology opportunity to give people the ability to weigh in and comment and interact, and hopefully warm them up where they actually do want to get in front of the mic and poke us a bit and get us to think differently. And Tom, I view this as a two-way street very clearly, in that what you're doing with Unconferenced is giving us the ability to learn. And, as a consultant, that's really critical. I mean, I want to hear from everybody in the room.
I think you're right. Open dialogue, because like you said before, normally when you go to a lot of water events, it's one-way communication, one-way dialogue, and we really want to structure this so people feel completely comfortable coming and perhaps talking about where things went right, but also where things didn't quite work out. This is a open platform where people can be honest and talk about digital innovation. But finally, Will, when I did the interview with you, and we started it with you sport arguably one of the strongest beards in the water sector, which I'm glad still remains true.
Wait, Tom, I think I need to grow it out a bit before I see you in a week or so.
Otherwise, the article will be out of date, right? So,
exactly.
But you, we headlined that article. Is water facing its cyberpunk moment? Because you referenced one of your favorite authors, William Gibson, kind of the author and start of the cyberpunk movement, and this great quote you mentioned that the future's here. It's just not evenly distributed yet. So, do you think? What this quote kind of encapsulates, do you think you'll see that playing out in your unconferenced session?
It goes back to that two-way dialogue in that, we're going to find out who is along the digital maturity curve with respect to adoption and why. So I think we're going to find out that, yes, it's pretty lumpy in terms of who knows they have to do it, but hasn't quite committed yet. For a variety of reasons, who's embraced it full on and accelerating digital adoption and capturing, return on investment and value creation. So I think William Gibson would be proud of us in the unconference session. That's my prediction. So
you're right. Gibson would be proud of this session we've put on. And actually from one William to another, who's there as the moderator, which gives us a nice circle back to you. So
there we go. I may have to show his photo just so everyone knows. He'll be the fourth one helping us during the session.
Exactly, the four amigos, if you like. Will, great to chat with you. Thanks for joining me this morning, and I'll see you in a week's time.
Sounds great. Tom, be well. Enjoy the weekend. Really excited about it.
Same to you, Will. Thank you. Cheers.
Take care.